So for a long time, I thought the answer to being more productive was finding the right planner, the right system, maybe just trying harder. I kept adding things like more routines, more structure, more plans, and somehow I still felt overwhelmed and behind all the time. I finally realized that it wasn't about me adding the right things and not doing enough. It was that I was doing too much of the wrong things. Before we get into it, if you are a working mom and you like content like this, I would really appreciate the thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like. This season of life is not about hustle for me, it's about removal. And today I'm going to walk you through the 5 things I stopped doing to be more productive as a busy working mom. The first thing I had to stop doing was deprioritizing good sleep. I know that it can be really challenging to get good sleep depending on the season of life that you are in. So if you have babies or if maybe you're on call, that makes it really hard to get a good, consistent night's sleep all the time. However, I also had to learn that I was not doing myself any favors by staying up late, watching TV shows, etc., and not getting enough hours of sleep even before I would get woken up. So one tool that I really love for monitoring sleep is the Fitbit. And I don't have a fancy Fitbit, I just have an Inspire 3. It's probably one of the cheaper ones, but it's more accurate, I think, in measuring. And in the app, I can see how much sleep I'm getting, but not only that, I can see how much REM sleep, how much deep sleep, how many times I'm waking up in the middle of the night, etc. And so by looking at those numbers, I can adjust as needed. It also helps you know when you fall asleep exactly. So you might think you're going to bed at like 10:30, and then you're like, no, actually I fell asleep at 11. Some other practical changes I made are things like sleeping with a sleep mask. I also put my phone on eye comfort mode at 9 p.m. so it automatically blocks out the blue light. I get into bed about 30 minutes, like I said, before I need to fall asleep. I have a consistent bedtime routine, and I often listen to an audiobook about 15 minutes before I fall asleep rather than scrolling. So the second thing I had to stop doing was trying to find the perfect planning system. If that is you, then this is for you. I used to be a Happy Planner, so if you are not familiar, Happy Planner has like a lot of stickers and it has like a different layout that's not really functional in my opinion. I mean, some people can do it and make it functional, but I had a really hard time doing that. So once I realized that, I switched to a bullet journal, but that also became a problem because all of a sudden I was obsessed with the aesthetics and trying to get it perfect or fit the right stuff in the bullet journal so I could be more productive. I finally landed on a 2-page setup. It's pretty enough, but more importantly, it's functional. And I talk about it more in this video, the 2026 minimal bullet journal setup. I'll link it here. But I still use Notion also today, but it's really just a digital backlog, a calendar-based system, and sometimes a place for me to store like meals or things I might need to refer to. I stopped trying to make a full second brain or something complicated with GTD tags and trying to prioritize it automatically for me. And the more simple I made it and the more accessible I made it, the better that it works. The next thing I stopped doing was trying to let my brain remember everything for me. As I became a mom with more responsibilities there and then more responsibilities at work, I realized I was trying to use my brain to remember every single thing I needed to do. This is actually why I got a planner in the first place, and eventually I landed on a system that works for me, which is a bullet journal in conjunction with Notion, a digital backlog. When I'm working at my desk, the bullet journal is open and I can easily add any to-dos there that I need to get done that week. If I'm on the go or if I'm at my desk with Notion up and it's going to be something that I need to remember for the future, I will add it in my digital backlog in Notion. This works because it's accessible for me. So whatever system you use, it needs to be nearby, easy to use, and accessible. If you are writing things on sticky notes and they are getting lost, that system is not working for you. If you are putting things in a digital backlog and they are getting lost, that system is not working for you. My brain is for thinking, it's not for storing reminders. As a side note, this is also why I use a pill organizer to organize my pills and vitamins. I can easily know if I've taken them or not. It's all set up for the whole entire week and it's less that I have to remember. So the fourth thing I stopped doing was consuming content that hijacked my attention and energy. I still check Facebook occasionally, but it's really only on my desktop. It's not on my phone anymore. And that one change alone reduced so much mindless scrolling and emotional reactivity. I do check Instagram occasionally on my phone, but that's really to monitor my daughter's account. I'm very intentional about what I'm going to consume while I'm on there. I'm also really careful about the short form content I watch. I try to avoid drama-based shorts, makeup or skincare content that just makes me want to buy things, shorts that are honestly just a waste of time, and you know they are out there. Short form content creates these loops in our mind that kind of trigger us to crave more and more. Just one more thing, one more video, one more idea, one more product, and your brain is never going to feel satisfied. And I actually noticed something similar with TV. Like binge watching TV shows would do the same thing for me. I wanted to always know what was going to happen in the next episode, and I couldn't stop watching, and it really was just wasting time. I'm not trying to be uninformed or disconnected. I just choose when and where and what I'm going to watch instead of letting the content decide for me. The last thing I stopped doing was creating messes for my future self. I used to let the dishes stack up. I used to let the laundry pile stack up, and I would have to do the whole thing on the weekend. Now dishes go straight into the dishwasher instead of stacking up. And while I'm cooking dinner, I clean what I can along the way. I also stopped saving the laundry for the weekend. I do 1 load a day, and that is it. I stopped borrowing time from my future self, and my future self is a lot less stressed. To wrap this up, productivity is not always about optimizing your life. It can be about respecting your limits. For me, it wasn't about doing more in this case. It was about letting go of what drained me so I could show up for what mattered. If you are feeling overwhelmed, maybe the question is not what you need to add to your life or your routine. Maybe it's what can you stop doing or remove. If you want to share, I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and I would love to have you like this video and subscribe. Thanks.